original.
Oops, I'm sorry. Sorry, turn the voice.
I'll be loud. I'll be loud. Hello, everybody. I want to start by thanking everyone showing up for my cousin Paul Castaway. And it's an honor to be a part of this. So give you guys a round of applause. I'm gonna take a play out of the playbook from the Denver Communists and all the people in Minnesota. I'm not here to be cool. I'm not here to be get a pat on the back. I'm here to honor a friend, a brother, an uncle, a son, and a father, and the coolest cousin ever. Paul believed in bringing people together and helping his community in any shape or form. From helping the homeless, washing their clothes, let them take showers. Hearing these stories from my Auntie Lynn motivates me to help the homeless too. I see my cousin do wonderful things for the people in person. From giving people a few bucks, giving them a sweater when it's cold. I see him do over a dozen things, over good deeds, I mean. The biggest one, being my foster parent to me and my brother, being a foster parent to my little brother and I, when no one wanted to, on both sides of my family. I asked him for years why, cuz, and he always smiled at me and never told me that answer. Until one day I turned 18 and we were drinking a few beers at this park. And he told me what he went through with his brother. He didn't want that for my brother and I. We talked about everything that night. That was one of the best combos I had with someone. And oh my God, he was the funniest person on earth. He could brighten your day within a few seconds, just telling a few stories from Paul's humor. I'm truly honored to be here with all of you. To me, most of the amazing people here in Colorado. So all of you guys are the most amazing people. And to all the families that lost someone to the police, your family and your voice matters here with our family.
Exactly.
I want everyone to look around and make eye contact if you can with everybody. Appreciate everyone. What do I see? People coming together at every rally. People with different backgrounds and different beliefs. All wanting the same thing, to live in harmony. I'm honored to be here to celebrate with you guys here in Denver. As we speak, they're doing the same thing in Minneapolis. Doing what Paul loved to do. Chilling in the park and bringing people together.
Get Jason.
Yeah, I got something to say. Hey, thanks everybody for being here. It's a terrible occasion that brought us together, but the whole range of emotions that I've seen family members and friends express, and I've had the honor to express with them. So we can have a celebration, and we can be mad, and we can be sad, and I think we're going to be all those things tonight. So Paul was murdered a few blocks over in a mobile home park that we're going to go to. The site where he was murdered, and it was caught on tape. And we broadcasted that tape on the house, the mansion of Mitch Morrissey, with Paul's mom, with AIM, with a bunch of anarchists. And that motherfucker, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to.
Do what you gotta do.
I'm not supposed to cuss. Well,
You can do whatever you want to do.
I'm trying to clean up my mouth tonight. That guy was home. While we broadcast a murder that he refused to bring charges over, and that was very. We don't have the power to change things, but that was a very satisfying moment for Lynn, for all of us, for everybody who hates these racist, murderous cops. Anyway, it's been my honor to organize with Lynn, Paul's mom, and Paul's brother, and Paul's cousin, and Thomas, and Paul's best friend. We just clicked politically from day one. They never begged state officials for help. They organized militant protests to confront them at their homes and shut down their public speaking. I saw Lynn shut down the damn mayor and the chief of police. They had,
That's right.
You remember that day? You remember that day? Oh, yeah. Oh my God. You know?
She shut down day one of George Floyd last year. She was holding it down on the east side of the Capitol by herself.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. These folks never had illusions in the system. I feel like we were always on team ACAB from day one. Actually, on the very day after they murdered Paul, the police sergeant tried to scare Thomas into and squash the very first protest by threatening to charge him with inciting a riot. And Thomas didn't fall for it. None of us fell for it. We had a march, and we kept going. You know, Paul's mother and brother became activists. This life chose them with a bullet. Lynn travels across the country speaking to justice families. Gabriel founded Native Lives Matter, has dedicated his life to anti-police activism, and is now organizing de-arrest trainings in Minneapolis. And since being activated by the George Floyd rebellion, Donnie has been in the streets nonstop.
Where's he at?
Where are you at, Donnie? Fighting for justice and graciously supporting others that are doing the same. As communists, we want nothing more than to see people become permanent opponents of the system, permanent fighters against the system.
Oh, there you go.
And like I said, it's been my great honor to stand in solidarity against racist police terror, to stand in solidarity with indigenous resistance from Line 3 to Palestine and everywhere in between. And it's not out of the kindness of our hearts, but out of solidarity. That means recognizing seemingly separate struggles are actually connected.
Yeah.
Lila Watson, an indigenous Australian woman, a Gongaloo woman, said, if you come here to help me, you're wasting your time. But if you come because your liberation is bound up with mine, then let us work together. And that's the attitude we try to bring to this work, and that's the attitude that was extended to us, you know, by the Eagle Feather, the Black Elk, and the Castaway family. So, yeah, I think that's about it. That's about it. No. But so the plan is to hang out here for a bit. Please eat. We have so much darn food. Buy a T-shirt. Any money that we collect is going to go to Paul's son, Emmanuel. And buy or take a button. There's a flyer that has information about Paul's murderer. Actually, let me tell you a little bit about this guy.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go.
This guy is a 3%er, first of all. Well, wait, first of all, he's a cop, right? We could boo over that. We could boo over that.
Fuck him.
But he's a 3%er. He has a
Fuck
3% tattoo on his hand.
Fuck
And
him.
one of our comrades who's here
Fuck him.
discovered that and brought it to light in the media. Hell yeah.
The homeless.
Because why?
And the cop was hassling the fucking homeless.
Yeah, they hassle the homeless.
Yep.
So this guy,
The guy that shot fucking Paul is a 3%er.
yeah, Officer Mike Trout is his name, and he's a shooting instructor, or he was a few years ago at least. And as far as I'm concerned, with his beliefs and with his job, he was putting himself in the position to be able to do this. He was like, I'm gonna get to kill somebody.
I'm gonna go get. Yeah, I want to pull that trigger.
And he did. And he went wakeboarding the next day and posted about it on his social media.
Shame.
Posted about the murder?
No, posted about wakeboarding.
Trash.
Administrative.
Yeah. Posted about wakeboarding, and he was on paid vacation. So,
Fuck.
anyway,
8-year-olds.
yeah. So sorry, a bit of a sidetrack. But so let's eat some more, and then we're gonna march over there and talk to each other some more too. And actually, Sky, would you be interested in saying something before we leave?
Actually, I would love for Vinny, my friend Vinny Cervantes.
Oh, great.
to come
Oh,
up and
Vinny.
Talk about an alternative to policing that people in the community have been working towards. So, Vinny, if you'd like to get up and say some words about Dasher, about Star, about creating alternatives to police and how that's actually a tangible, realistic goal that people in the Chicano community and the indigenous community are really helpful. It's one thing to hypothesize and say, F-12, but it's a whole other thing to actually be mobilizing and helping the police so that we don't have another 12 pastors, so that we don't have another black
Up to you, Vinny. I got people to cheer you there.
Do you want the speaker thing?
No, that's fine. My name is Vinny Cervantes, and I'm with an organization called Dasher, Denver Alliance for Street Health Response,
Yeah, Vinny.
which was organized in 2018, specifically to create an alternative to police, a model based out of Cahoots in Eugene, Oregon, which replaces law enforcement with paramedics and clinicians for 911 calls. That's why we were created. But before I start that, I want to say thank you to you all who showed up, because last year around this time, there were thousands of people on the street to demand justice for George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. And we don't see those same crowds anymore. And it happens every single year where a national headline for people who deserve justice comes about, and thousands of people show up, but we don't show up for our own community. So I want to thank those who showed up for Paul, for showing up for Michael Marshall, for Jesse Hernandez, for others who have been killed in this city, because we don't always show up for the people who have been harmed in Denver or Aurora or in Colorado, even though the same systems that are committing violence in Minneapolis, in Ferguson, and Baltimore are impacting our city as well. And that's why Dasher was founded, to try to create an alternative to police. So we launched the STAR program last year on June 1st, which pairs a paramedic and a clinician to respond to 911 calls instead of law enforcement. If that program were around, I believe that Paul would still be here, as well as other community members who've been brutalized and killed by our law enforcement. Because the very presence of a law enforcement officer, of police, immediately guarantees that someone is in threat of danger, of violence, but we've worked to eliminate them from these types of responses. So STAR is out there, but it's not perfect, and the city has tried everything they can to co-opt the program, to take ownership of it, and to corrupt it in a way where it is still part of law enforcement, it is still part of our healthcare system, where paramedics were involved in killing Elijah McClain in 2019, and still involved in the mental health care system, which still commits racist violence against our communities, the dehumanization of people that are in crisis. And so STAR's not perfect, but it's an option, and we're working on options in 12 different cities in Colorado, where we're able to approve a program in Aurora last year that will also replace law enforcement with clinicians and paramedics. And we're working with 12 different communities in Denver and Colorado, that if any one of you are in one of those cities, that we would be happy to work with you to create a real alternative to police.
Come on.
So that's pretty much what I have. I just want to thank you all for coming and for Sky for letting me know this. And really just insist that we can actually create these alternatives, and we can create something outside of police because we need to, and it's you guys years ago. So thank you all.
Go meet some more.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, Castaway.
Wow, that's a that's beautiful. I guess.
I don't know.
You know how you are in the zone. The distance zone. Go. You can't go by yourself. It's okay.
Don't make her do it. You need to.
Go get it.
You need to.
Go get it.
Or her. Come on.
Okay, folks, for the time being, we're gonna while we're waiting for the march, we'll leave things right here.
Yeah, big man's house. I got a new shirt. I made. I will. I want you to walk right soon. Oh, great.
We're not in line.
Oh. No, I know. Yeah, for sure. Have you ever had it before? Yeah, we did. No, I don't want to. Okay, could I get you to spell my You don't have to. I text her on. Yeah.
Good.
You've been a voice too, right?
Yeah, it's hot. It's 50 something.
You gotta wear it though.
703.
Liberated them. You got me on some t-shirts with 90 degrees.
I thought I wore it at the time.
Yeah.
Remember these? Remember this one?
Right now, there's not. Rocco, are you there, buddy? I want my other phone back, bitch.
You killed it though. You kept your hat on. You didn't mess up the ponytail. He did good because he didn't lock anything. Nothing failed. The ponytail is still ponytail in condition. Maybe that's why you bought something.
Is it like, did you trim?
Learning it on Mondays when I start training.
It must be the shorts. It must be the shorts. It's gotta be the shorts. When we were up in Minnesota, we got some swim trunks. It was just in them for the entire
He's got
time.
the stringer. He's trying to get
Even when we were, I'm pretty sure even when we were at the march.
They're not. I mean, but see, here's the thing, they're so elastic, like I can stick them all in different places. Bend them, and they'll still last back. It's just how stuff looks. And it's like, you know, I went to
Man, I'm about to ask who's a motor.
I signed it on top. Oh, really? Oh, no, not do it. She kept getting past me left and right.
Plenty of food, water, snacks, trash recycling. There's stuff in the cooler. There's, if you got a water bottle, there's jug water as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was really fun. So colorful, like this.
Everybody else put it on.
The weekend we were there, just like.
Oh, yeah.
Be represented.
It was so fucking hot.
A lot of it's about.
Yeah, you don't usually wear it.
You want like a button? You need like a You gonna do this? What?
Don't start telling people we're going. I got
You gonna do this or what? We gonna do this? Everybody's worried about the march, man. Let's do this. So that's who that is. Yeah. I hear that name. I'll search the tight though. I'll search the tight. Oh, Castaway, baby! I think everybody's ready to march. I think everybody's ready to march.
Well, we know you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Johnny.
I'm ready.
Unless someone stays behind. You know what I mean? Use your chance. No. You okay? Jesus.
I was getting ready. I'm like, we are getting closer.
I'm like, I'm not big enough. I don't know how I'm not big enough.
At
least you're bigger.
I was ready. I was coming.
The shirts are good though, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, well, man. We're gonna carry that. Yeah, we bring it and use it there.
Just all motion. Stand that way. Stand that way.
What's up? I don't think we're going to find anybody who wants to stay behind.
And you know what?
Fold out cup. Just kill yourself too.
I feel like I'm going to lose it. All right, folks, you know, there's supposed to be a march soon. Oh, look at that. Be in my big mouth. Oh, shit. And have you all heard about Amir Allen? Beat by cops in Lakewood. A couple weeks ago. They're hot. It's another one. There's just so much going on. So we got signage coming up. We are getting into protest mode.
Get ready, baby. Get ready, baby. Yeah, bro. Hey, these them winter time.
Yeah. So I might give you some socks, I think. I got some in the car if you want to take them with you before the...
Accountability and to hold that officer negligent. Because I believe that an officer coming acting out, just cause, and at the same time, you took I, at the same time, and I mean, I'm not talking just about me, but he's got family members all across the state. Everybody.
That's Rayanne. Rayanne show.
I wouldn't even call it.
Yeah, and I was so excited. I heard the whistle. I thought we were up. Every time I hear a firework, I think about my Christmas tree. I haven't taken it down, so of course I haven't put it up either. That's the new one, right? Damn it! It's the 5th of July already. You're gonna, burn my Christmas tree down. Yeah, the printer, man. Like when I saw it, when it's like this big. See? But it prints 2 shirts at a time.
Oh, really?
So full color. Huh? I guess it's gonna take me like 5 to 10 minutes a shirt. From pre-treatment, iron, all this heat press, print it, heat press it. But like 10 minutes a shirt, 2 shirts at a time. All right. We're gonna try it.
Yeah, exactly. You know what?
This is the herding cats part of the day.
That's why they came in China.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm so glad to see you.
Rand's amazing, professional. Look, they even black blocked.
No, well, I just came from this.
Oh, okay. It's all good.
With the traffic in the cities, you have to. There's not traffic.
Oh, from south to here. Oh. Yeah, wouldn't it be great if there was a train you could just jump on and half an hour later you were in Denver?
Yeah, you know, I prefer to take the bus.
Yeah, I can understand that. A couple of stops along the way. Are we packing up? Are we packing out before we march? Well, folks, that's the case. I'm killing my battery, so I'm gonna talk to you when the march happens. We'll see y'all later.